The Wankel engine is a type of internal combustion engine using an eccentric rotary design to convert pressure into rotating motion. In contrast to the more common reciprocating piston design, the Wankel engine delivers advantage of simplicity, smoothness, compactness, high revolution per minute, and a high power to weight ratio, primarily due to the fact that it produces 3 power passes per rotor evolution compared to 1 per revolution in a 2-stroke piston engine and 1 per 2 revolution in a 4-stroke engine. The engine is commonly referred to as a rotary engine, although this name also applies to other completely different designs, primarily aircraft engine and their cylinder arranged in a circular fashion around the crankshaft. All parts rotate consistently in one direction, as opposed to the common reciprocating piston engine, which has piston violently changing direction. The 4-stage cycle of intake, compression, ignition, and exhaust occur each revolution at each of the 3 rotor tips moving inside the oval-like epirocoid-shaped housing, enabling the 3 power passes per rotor revolution. The design was conceived by German engineer Felix Wankel. Wankel received his first patent for the engine in 1929. He began development in the early 1950 at NSU and completed a working prototype in 1957. The Wankel engine has the advantages of compact design and low weight over the most commonly used internal combustion engine employing reciprocating piston. These advantages have given rotary engine application in a variety of vehicles and devices.
Assalamualaikum, I am Rifhan. Today I'm going to show you about a main component in Wankel engine. So basically they have 4 main components. So let's take a look. Okay, the first component is rotor, which is located at center of the engine. So it has a triangular shape and has 3 faces. Faces 1, 2 and 3. So the force when the force generated by the combustion fuel is produced, it will directly exerted on the surface of the faces. And as you can see, there is internal time gear at the center. The function is to control the motion of the rotor, so it will rotate correctly. Okay, the second component is housing. This is the housing, and it has a oval shape, so that the 3 tips of the rotor will always stay contact with the wall of the housing. So it will form 3 seal of gas, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, for the third component, it is located at the center, which is called eccentric shaft, this circle. So this shaft is used to convert the rotation of the rotor into concentric motion and carry the power that rotor carry out from the engine. And the last component is the pack seal, which is located at the tips of the rotor. So the function of the seal is to avoid gas leaking from chamber 1 to chamber 2 and chamber 2 to chamber 3. Okay, that's all the main component of the Wankel engine. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Ashraf and I'm going to
describe to you how Wankel engine works. Okay. The Wankel engine is the same basic power cycle like the other type of engine. It is an internal combustion engine that use the 4-stroke of typical Otto cycle to generate kinetic energy. As we usually know, 4-stroke consists of intake, compression, power and exhaust. First, we're going to look at the intake. At the intake, the position of the rotor, this is what we call a rotor. The position of rotor is like this. When the first stroke is the intake, the rotor will start to rotate. It will draw a vacuum and suck the fuel and mixture of air, enter the engine from the inlet. This is the inlet, as you can see here as a whole. Okay, after that it will move to the second phase, to the compression, the second stroke. Compression, where all the mixture of air and fuel will mix and compress to the highest degree temperature at here, and the rotor will place like here. After that, the third stroke will produce the power, where as soon as the mixture is compressed to a higher degree temperature, the spark plug, this is the spark plug, will ignite the mixture of air and fuel, and the combustion take place. After that, the fourth stroke, the final stroke, the exhaust. After the ignition, it will explode and force the rotor to rotate, rotate again, and expel the smoke. After the explosion, expel the smoke produced by the combustion. The mixture of air and fuel will expel to the outlet of the exhaust, like this. Okay. When the rotor is rotating, three processes will occur at the same time. This four-stroke system will occur at the three sides of the rotor, here, and here. Three actions take place in one rotation of the rotor. As you can see, when we rotate, the intake of air and fuel will take, the compression also will occur, and the exhaust will also expel. It will rotate, so the three process will occur at the same time. Okay, that's all for the how the Wankel engine works. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. I am Farid from 2A and Group 3. Today I will explain about the performance for the Wankel engine. One of the factor of the performance is the displacement equality. Engine displacement is about swap all of the volume in the combustion system to the amount of the power. Usually it take 1.5 displacement from their physical state displacement. Although it produce more output, so if the input increase, so the better fuel consumption and the high power produced. In theory, Wankel engine would be equivalent to a 6 liter produce a 1068 horsepower from the factory. HP is horsepower. Horsepower is measured by the flywheel. The flywheel that connect to the shaft. It's a stick shaft. The shaft power is measured with a torque meter. The advantage of the performance engine for the Wankel engine is the produce less vibration when it operates. Second, size of the rotor is equivalent to the size of the piston. So the power output are equivalent. Third, it can be produced easily high power output.
Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum and have a good day. Okay, my name is Muhammad Nazrul Ashraf bin Zunaidi, and I'm going to explain the comparison between Wankel engine and other type of engines. Okay, first we compare Wankel engine and Otto engine first. Okay, as you all know, Wankel engine has a rotary movement, so that's the difference between Wankel engine and Otto engine. Otto engine moving in reciprocal, so as you can see, the valve over here makes the air fuel mixture come into the combustion chamber, and the piston compress. The spark plug produces spark burn, making the fuel burns and makes the piston go downwards again, and finally the exhaust comes out from the exhaust valve. Okay, so basically the difference is just the movement. Okay, next we go to the diesel engine. The difference, the structure is basically the same between diesel engine and Otto engine, but as you can see here, diesel engine doesn't have spark plug. It has a fuel injector because diesel is easier to get to burn than petrol. So hot compressed air makes the diesel ignite from the fuel injector, and finally the exhaust come out from the exhaust valve. Okay, so that's the difference. Next we go to the steam engine. Okay, as you can see, the difference here is steam engine is the only engine that is used as external combustion. Wankel, Otto engine, and the Otto engine, diesel engine uses internal combustion. So steam engine here, the water in the boiler is at cold temperature and being heated up to high temperature, producing steam. So the high pressure steam flow to the turbine, makes the turbine rotates and producing power for the users to generate electricity, or in locomotive, or in the old days. Okay, the high pressure steam from the turbine flows to the condenser, where hot steam changes to cold water. A coolant is injected into the condenser, makes the water cools down.